Right. Well, this is probably the last video before I do the entire year's compilation recap. Or whatever I'm thinking. I'm kind of thinking more recap than in compilation because it'd be a bit easier. I don't have to do any comedy stuff. I don't have to work too hard on it. Anyway, some say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I say it depends what you define as beauty because of well, planets are here. You have to get a world download and someone who's placed in planets for the debug menu to had fun with that, but the voxel tools are interesting. And we have here my first real in-planet built ship, and it's referred to as the Gull class because a gull sounds ugly, it's a bird, it flies, and it's a joke on a pelican, which is basically what most of these dropships are kind of inspired off of. I have to admit, I think it's a slight rush job in sometimes, and I mean the wings are a bit cut off, but it's narrow, it's a carrier ship, it's got some weird charm to it because I don't know. It kind of looks heavy duty because it is heavy duty. So we have ourselves two frontal cockpits. We have multiple vents. Paint's not added yet, but that is in decision. We're hydro atmo, so it can be planet traveling, which is quite neat. And so we have two side doors, two rear doors. So the side doors generally are probably more acceptable for exits. We do have a base hatch for falling at the bottom. We enter and we in without automatic lights on. Turn them off. We're in dull dark red. Kind of warning room. It's kind of its mission type because technically there's 6 seats here. You can have a team of 6, so potentially it's talking either chucking 2 at the sides and 1 each at the back for a quick exfil out of the ship. We also have what I like to refer to as the power 2 drop. So you can line up and you can all fall up the hole. So you can do a high altitude without opening any doors. Or you can put a camera and it could be a recon thing, I don't know. Kind of just a cool hatch. With some underlighting from spotlights here and some lights over this way with batteries. So you can potentially, it's like, right, grab a battery, land and power on something. And there's a few batteries about the ship as well. We'll get Vertex Exterior to explain some of them as well. So we have some fake ladders to get to that section, but first we'll notice that there's H2 above our heads. The hydrogen tank technically leads to outside. Technicalities, this is not sealed. There's an internal control seat here. We have the reactor. We have some pipes with some green lighting behind. We have 2 more seats, so we can probably fit 8/9 people interior wise in seats. Which sits in currently. We have the main ship's batteries here, which is free loose here, and then these 2 bigger ones. Plus the reactor itself. It's saying how many batteries on the ship, it doesn't seem to power a lot, but it's a big ship. So we'll have to climb up here magically, which is like overhead racking. Maybe crouch because it is a little bit awkward when it's not flat. We have 2 cargo containers here, 2 barrels, and you can access the barrels from below and that's through the gap, so it's kind of above head storage, which is neat. I think there is cargo containers in the ship as well, systems, but that's just external. We have some more cargo. We have the toilet here. We have a cargo container here. We have a sink. We have a locker. Huh? Neat. Some more cargo, and we have the shower unit with 2 beds back here. So potentially this is your pilot and co-pilot's crew quarters, if they are permanently stationed, and you can dispatch ground crew. And that's the interior of the ship. Not painted yet. There's probably some things you have to fiddle with, but you get the gist of it. So I think what we'll do is we have a little fly around. And turn the dampers again, might help. I've done some light testing of this vehicle. All I know is I've made it accelerate at record speeds. 400, 500, 600 miles an hour. Interesting rock. Brakes are effective mainly because there is 2 ammo at the front, 2 ammo at the back, and a hydro at the front and back. On the back tail, you may be able to see at the top bottom there are some extra batteries sticking out just in case you need internal access to a battery. It's a big rock. So why don't we come to a landing in this area? Ooh. Bit of lag spike. Did I clip a tree and I didn't like it? It's got like descent assist in this thing. It's like magnetic block. Couldn't see those. Right, so we are landed. So let's see, this does seem to be how mining will work. Is this exactly the seafloor? Those trees, why is it like a barnacle? So here we are. So we're at a bit of a surface, that's probably more feasibly what you try and mine. That's neat. And well, let's escape this hole. That's that. Bunch of cobalt. So I feel like it's kind of, you look for some rock surfaces and you get to find all the so I presume this is kind of like waterlogged by the looks of it, because it's kind of interesting. No tabs inventory. That's a bunch of finds, so could we do a funny? don't like staying still. Can we get the camera? Will be this way. Where the hell do we fly to? Is it this way? This is why I need to put a frigate antenna. Just asteroid crates in the air. There we go. Oh, drops out the hatch. Well, they see the name as well. Gull class dropship. It's a Mark 1 variant. Honestly, the ship is what it is. Let's get back in the ship. And 10. How much? Aha, I found ourselves. That took too long. Let's have a quick flight. So I'm sure that middle energy is power usage. Oh god. I still think flying feels like a drunken experience. Lumpy bumpy rocks. This might be a thingy world though. Shit. And one thing I'm not quite liking so far is how, I mean, it's good for performance, but it's like small ships wise. Okay, this is better. Previously, I've had my ship been absolutely eaten up and then deleted, but that's been higher speed crashes, I will admit. But this seems a little bit more nicer. Oh, these batteries. So it hasn't survived the belly landing, so I might want to try and armour the base of it, but like I said, small grid seems to really rip into the armour and hull. So if you could really rip out the reactor, the frontal nose. So yeah, I'm not quite happy of how thingy it is. It could be more resistant. Maybe we can get the back and anyway, yeah. think what we'll do is we'll have a quick wander. What's this? Is this just a dog? Copper, cobalt. Oh, we're still in planet's atmosphere. We... What? What? What did I just switch characters? What? I just duplicated character. What? I'm gonna take a quick screenshot of this. So we press F6, F8, F6, F8, F9, F6, F9, F6, F9. What? What have I done? Right, I was going to end this on a climactic thingy, but I've been distracted by this. But let's, before we can't even move it. You can. Let's move it the fun way though. Let's get... off our only really big large ship. I made a boat, I made some other things. I made a discount lat out of heavy armour, which will be worth siege. I can't believe I've accidentally just... Do I have to make a goof? Do I have to make a 2025 return to that playlist? The game's frozen. It's not frozen, it's caught up. Right, so in theory... So this is... pasting, pasting, pasting. Give it a minute to think about it. I hear it's done something. Oh my god, I forgot about all the antennas. I forgot about all the decorative antennas. I've completely forgot about all the decorative antennas. Oh, so we'll set it for so many G's. So here's his character. We're gonna try and scoop him up. Oh crap. Right, never mind scooping. I've managed to put this. Oop, crap. Alright, right, can I switch? There we go. This is bizarre, I've just brought him along. So batteries, we've got no battery power. This is bizarre. No dampeners. This one flies really weird. This gyroscope's catching up. Oh, there we go, this is what we want. Cinematic camera. Hello, duplicate Jim. Are you ready to die with me? I think it's gonna hurt, do you think? I just got through blocks. Lag. Pain. This game crashed. Nope. Well, I don't know where my duplicate guy's gone, but he's... Check small room. He's not in small room. Does that fix the issue? Let's... Is dampers turned on? Just kill the power. Oh, this is hell. Yeah. Huh? The sound effects are glorious, at least. Oh, a duplicate's back. Where have you been? It's like an epic fight scene. So Lordship seems to behave a lot better for it not being absolutely deleted. So it's all meant to be light armor, more or less. Right. See if I saw a duplicate. We'll have a quick interior look. Saying I've murdered all the power. And this thing's still moving. That's the outside, I don't really go outside, let's check it inside. That looks normal. This looks normal. We should go to the end, our shooting range. Ooh, got it. Exploding shooting range. as we made landfall. And a load of this has fallen off. Which seems to be from the power bank designs there. Ooh, yeah, this is... So this lower hang has been absolutely ripped apart. And the frontal one is missing the front. So I'm fairly sure there was an entire 3 rooms in front of us. That's gone. This is the door to the room. One of the turrets fell off. Down here. Seems... Don't know what that was. I think it was a light. So that's that down there. This is something I just a bit of texture distance, it's just a bit texturing. Bit of a crater. Ah, I found some copper. So this is what I wanted to actually find, because this... Huh? Did I just feel... Did I find it? So I've crashed into a cave. Or is that where I actually impacted? Or is this not... Did I not hit this bit? Okay, I probably didn't hit this bit. I probably... So that's probably my... Yeah, this is my original impact. I was going to say I thought I did this. Nope. That was me. Ah. Press F8 again, press F6, press F8, press F9, F7, F6, F8, F9, F6. If I press F6, I'm switching between character. Oh my god. I don't know how I've done this. So it's F6. When you're in F6. So me and my duplicate, I don't know what I've done to do this. At least you can see from orbit where I've crashed a ship. And it's not lagging like hell. I will... Ooh, crash? No. Oh. Has it crashed? Is this it? And it's crashed. Right, hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one. Goodbye.